Welcome to the On Blast podcast, episode 2. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm here again, Enjoyment Pekin, and I'm with my man.
Yo, you know it's the kid Sammy Sauce. You don't know. Blah, blah, blah.
So, this week we're going to be talking about just topics that have made the news that people have a comment or two to talk about, like something to say. And one of the ones that caught my attention was, unfortunately, topic number one is Amir Khan unfortunately got robbed, and he got robbed in East London, which is a shame. And supposedly the guy had a tool. Now, the thing that happened is, it's not the fact that he got robbed. I mean, people get robbed every day.
Yeah, cool.
But he was with his wife, okay? And his wife skedaddled. She got loose. She was off the scene.
What do you,
As
what do you
in,
mean
of
like off
course,
the scene?
when I say off the scene, she took off. I mean,
Yeah, but
to me,
cool. Did he tell her to go? Or
I don't know if he told her
was
to
it
go.
like-
I don't know if
she
he
just
told
went,
her.
you know what, this is a you problem.
Yes.
I'm back to the front.
I don't know if he told her to go, but the fact is,
Uh.
them heels were dropped. Those Manolos were
Was
there,
it? The red bottoms are gone.
and she took off.
Okay.
Basically, right? And
Say nothing.
she's being dragged to the internet, but the fact of the matter is, she was off the scene because, obviously,
Oh,
she
she-
has kids.
she did.
has kids.
She
so,
did.
so what's your take on that? How do you feel about it? Do you think it was the thing to do, or do you feel like, oh, that's something she could have, like, what?
Personally,
Would you be seeing her later? Would you be at
It
home?
depends,
asking?
again, it depends on the conversation. If I'm being real, it depends on the conversation. If I know I'll get muted and I'm with my missus,
Mm.
big man thing, I'm telling my missus to duck. Like, me, raw, I'll, win, lose or draw, I don't want you to see none of this.
Yeah.
You go, I'll defend that honor.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Like, I don't really care about anything else. My main priority is my missus and my kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, how I see it is, I don't give a F about jewelry, whatever.
Yes.
My main priority is I can never forgive myself if my missus gets
Touched.
wiped off the floor, levitated. You get me? Like Neo,
Yeah.
or that Matrix thing.
Yes.
Like, and I'm watching her getting I can never
So
forgive myself.
in your opinion,
I
she
tell
did
her-
the right thing by
Yeah,
ducking, by
I tell
leaving.
her.
She had
No.
to leave.
Whoa. I won't say she did the right. It depends.
Yeah, but the situation don't change. You
That's
was
the-
out there.
If she
You was
told
getting
her,
robbed. You was
I'm getting robbed, and my girl's period. Are you mad,
Yeah,
fam?
but that's what I'm saying. That's what happened.
No. If I said rob, you know what?
Like, you're getting robbed. It's like, are you gonna have the 4-point instruction to be like, mommy, this is the
you
time
know
to rob
already.
stuff. Mommy took off. I'm just saying.
Cool. How did man get pulled up and robbed? Before man get pulled up and robbed, do you already know the red flags?
No, it wasn't that. Like, I saw the CCTV footage. Dude was just walking up. There were
Okay.
some dudes who came through.
Okay.
And then he
What
would
did
just
you-
go. And then they parked. And then they walked up. You understand? They walked back up the road. And they just stopped, man. That's it.
So it stopped him, not his wife.
They don't know. Not his wife, obviously.
So where's
They
his
stopped
wife?
both of them. He was with his
So he
wife.
stopped his wife, and he told his
They
wife
stopped-
to keep
no,
on
no,
going.
it's not like he told his wife to keep on going. From my impression,
So the wife just took off the heels and started booting.
she just left. I don't know how she left. I'm just saying she just left.
But-
I don't know the details. I don't like speaking on things I don't have the full
obviously, I
details.
get that.
My point I'm trying to make is, like, here and there, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
it is going to be a bit tricky one for me. Like, from my point of view.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a pit bull in the skirt. Everyone's like, yo, my chick is a ride or die. When you have a kid, though, you want your wife to survive. That's why guys go to war and they leave their women at home, innit? You understand what I'm saying? Because they want to take the heat. But it's going to be weird if you're in a situation and you just, it's like if me and you in a situation and I just hear the flip flops flapping, ta 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 ta. Coming. You understand what I'm saying?
Bro, don't say flip flops, say sliders.
The
man.
sliders or whatever it's called.
think they wear flip-flops,
To
man.
me, if I hear shit,
Man's wearing the village.
if I'm in a situation, it's just weird to be. No, I know that the human response is fight, flight, or freeze. That's one of the three things people will do. You
Yeah.
either fight or you
See,
run
again,
or you freeze.
See,
that's
see,
the
that's what I'm
normal
saying.
thing.
You got them three codes, innit?
That's it.
But
normally.
where I'm from, it's win, lose, or draw. You never run. That's the difference.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So your three laws compared to
It's the same thing though.
It's not, because it's win, lose, or
Yeah,
draw.
but human response.
never
It's just like, okay,
run.
let me give you a scenario. If you
So-
went to the doctor, wait, let me just explain
Ah,
something to
mhm.
you. If you went to the doctor
Mm-hmm.
and they took a hammer and they hit your knee, okay, this is an automated response.
Yeah, yeah.
Your knee is gonna jerk up.
Yeah,
That is the
yeah,
response.
obviously it's-
Now, in human psyche, the response is if you are in a situation where you're stuck in either fear, in either panic, or if you're scared, you're either gonna fight, or you're gonna flight, which is you're gonna run, or you're gonna freeze.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is not
so that's what I'm
something
saying.
this is not something that is like wind drop. This is something that you respond immediately.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's win, lose, or draw. You have that split second to decide though if you're gonna run.
No, if it's in you, I feel like is it tailored in you? Is
No,
it tailored
it's-
in you?
Alright, cool. It's not about if it's tailored in you. It's about raw. What it is in it. If you're about people, it's defines who you are.
Okay.
So how you want to be is how you want to be. Do you see what I'm saying? I've been, me personally, and I'm talking about anybody else or whatever, I've been in positions that it's straight up and down in it. Like, I've literally have to dissect with my boy. And I've gone through the risk assessment myself.
Okay.
I've been like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. At the same
Yeah.
time, like, again,
Yeah.
like, I was on a tip where I didn't know, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I had to write, and that was my code. So that was the loyalty I had to my boy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if the code you're applying it to your wifey, you're applying it to
Yeah,
your
but I-
lady, would you be mad? I'm just saying, say, yo, me and you, we out here, we chilling, okay? After this, we go to some hangout spot,
Ooh.
okay? And you with a breezy, like, let's assume you with a breezy. And then some things happen. Yeah, something happened, okay? Let's say a man's confront you, and while you're trying to address the situation, you're trying to address the situation,
Okay.
and you just hear steps going,
Which in steps going?
running.
Who's running?
The whoever you was with, like if I'm not talking about if it's your boy, I'm just saying if that was your girl, and you all together, and she just took off, would you still be like?
Yeah, but see, that's why it's mad. Because me personally, and man, that's like, you know me, you see me out,
Yeah.
where we've been out, and do you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm about. So, like, I've been out with the man, them, you know, my people do work with.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Caps and everything like that. But, and Mud, obviously, because, you know,
Yeah.
like, but you already know, like, and they will tell you, like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I mean?
is
Like,
what it is for
yeah,
you.
that's
I'm
what
not
I'm
talking
saying.
about you. I'm talking about the company you with.
Yeah, but this
the
one-
whole question is, Amir Khan is with his wife.
Yeah, but I would
his
tell my
wifey
wife to
took
go.
off. You would tell your wifey like as soon as they pulling up on you, you're like, yo, you need to get that. You need to.
Yeah,
get
I'll
that.
tell my wife to go. You man, I don't want to see her get me. Personally, I wouldn't want to see I'll tell my wife to run. As far as I'm concerned, I tell her to run, because for me, I'm able to hold the beating, ride
Yes.
the beating. I don't give
Or
a-
get stripped.
Yeah, get stripped, whatever. I don't care. But I'm not going to have my wife
Yeah.
see me get violated like that, because that's something that cannot.
She can't understand.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Like, just
Jesus.
think about it.
Jesus.
Hey, like, I can't.
You can't envision the fact that you getting worked up and then
Emotional,
that whole thing's
like,
gonna go down.
seriously. Like, I'm just thinking right now, I can't. How can I sit down with my missus?
But then, even after so when you get home, let's say nothing happened, they didn't violate you.
Well, like, she won't know. Like, she might.
So as long as she don't know and everything is high,
No,
it's just
but
the emotions.
it's the emotion, bro. Me thinking you, I'm thinking.
Emotional
I'm
damage.
Like,
So that's
she might
basically
be-
where you're at.
Yeah, because you be at me thinking, what happened? No, you know what? like holding it
I
together.
held it down.
Like they try and rush me, but I go away. She be like,
There was 10 of them niggas.
there you go. She want here. But
Deets.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
something must have happened.
Well, I'm gonna call it. To be honest with you, I don't know how I'm gonna feel because
No,
if I was in a situation, right, and I'm with my ride or die, for some reason, like you're thinking, like sometimes you know how girls, because usually you know girls be getting some guys into trouble. You understand what I'm saying?
obviously.
Because there's some girls will be like, hey, what?
you know who my man
and the
is.
dude is like,
You know
I
who
will
my man
shoot you
is.
and her, and I will shoot
Yeah.
her first. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know who my man
but-
is?
yes.
Are you dumb, bro? You know who my man? Okay,
Like,
okay.
to be honest,
She about
I
to
feel
try
like
to win
I feel like it's
answer.
unfair. I think
Awkward.
it's unfair for her to be dragged, but I still feel in some type of way, like if I had the option, I probably would have been like, "Yo, you're the one of the kids, you gotta run." But if it was a spontaneous action, no, I'm saying if she's like wifey, like American, that was his wifey, you know, so she took off. But my point is, if like it was a spontaneous thing, you know, the initial reaction I'd be like, I want to be the one to be
No,
like,
no,
chill, ma, chill.
no,
You understand what I'm saying? Rather than just hear the footsteps
I'll be
going.
real.
You understand? I'll be honest with you. I'd like to be the guy to be like, nah, you want no part of this, you know. I would be the man and shit and be like, yo, what you want? What you want? Yeah, you're dealing with me. Yeah. Mommy's out.
Yeah.
Let's take her out of this. You want to run? Yeah. Rather than it will be a bit weird to me in any situation. If I was with a person and then as soon as we're confronted, I just hear the
Yeah, but
cells
you
going
can't say a
off.
person.
I don't know anybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you say, see, when you're bringing up this topic, you said Amir Khan.
And his
what
wife.
if would you do?
My
if
wife,
it's your
I
wife?
would want her to. Yes, but if it was
So
my
if
wife
your
or
wife
my
and
girlfriend,
she's hitting them red bottoms,
yes,
she's time.
and she's gone.
She's hitting them Usain Bolts.
Yes.
Like hitting them real records.
Honestly, but I would like to be the one to say, "Oh, your
Slow
mom
down.
just said go." I'd like to be the one who says go. I wouldn't be like that go. I would
Okay.
be, yes, like go, but
Personally-
I wouldn't be. I think it's weird when I'm just looking around me like before I'm already thinking about what's up with my wife. She out. You understand what I'm saying?
If I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna chat shit. See my miss. If I look to the left and she's crying, I'm like, bro, you're not built for this life. I'm gone. See
Yeah,
me,
but
you don't phone me
you know
tomorrow.
what would be funny?
And no.
Do you know the
Son,
conversation I
me,
have with
you,
her?
I've
To
adjusted
be honest
numbers.
with you, the conversation I have with her is, when did you know to cut? You understand what I'm saying?
So
like,
you know,
why didn't you give me
but
the
for
hint?
you to have a
Like, you
conversation,
understand
yeah,
what
hold
I'm
on, for you
saying?
to have a
Look, I'ma
conversation.
like it. Trust me, I'ma like it.
Yeah,
We
but-
can laugh about it,
but
but
you
I'ma
have
still
to-
ask,
yeah,
like, when
that's
did
the
you
thing.
know to cut? Like, at what point?
Yeah, but
did
you ask her when would you know to cut, she'll be like,
Duh.
Did
Yes.
you see it?
Yeah, but
Like,
it's gonna
when
be,
he
but
said,
it's gonna be weird.
yo, you two, come here. And you didn't realize or
It's
pick
not
up
come
the
here.
sign.
They rolled up on him. They walked up. Like if you see the CCTV footage,
Yeah.
it was crazy. They walked up on him. You couldn't even tell that these guys were going to rob him. My point is, the way it
Right.
happened was
See,
crazy.
you always know. When you're about this thing, you always know.
Yeah.
There's no if, no buts.
So he was
You
caught
get what I'm
slipping
saying?
in his
It's
ends.
cool.
He's
You
East
get
London
caught
boy.
slipping. Caught
Aye.
slipping. Like see when you make money and you're doing your thing and that.
You
see
can't
when
be
get
rising
comfortable.
reckless.
See when you get comfortable. That's when you get.
That's
pitched
the
on.
worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I swear I saw Harvey on his
Harvey who?
Harvey from So Solid. He was
So
on.
Solid.
Yeah, he was on the podcast with Winners Podcast. Shout out! I watch them all the time.
Yeah.
He was having this conversation and he was like, yo, when he got fame and stuff, he moved out the ends. Like he can't be moving like that with them boys because he grown up now. So
No.
he went to Hertfordshire,
Okay.
you know. But he was saying, like, that's part of the reason why sometimes people could be, you understand? You're no longer on those
No,
floors.
see,
and
this is
stuff.
what I'm trying to say. It's, like you can't say you move at the ends because you can move at the ends.
Yeah, no, he
But-
didn't say move out the ends. He just said he moved out to avoid being in situations so that he could develop. And I thought that was the right move at the time.
Yeah, that's
when he
calm.
did it.
That's you can move at the ends,
But the
but
ends
it's
don't
so
leave you.
But the ends don't leave you. So when you can move out the ends, but then when you want to come to the ends, you still got like the brothers in the ends
You
that
still
you
got
need.
the wolves that you're aware of.
Yeah, you still need the same brothers that you need to keep you calm when you're in the ends. And when you pass through, you still need to keep them close.
Okay.
Because again, so you're like Hovis. You're in and you're out. Like you're best of both, innit? Let's
That's-
be real, innit?
Alright, cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Alright. Anyway, let's
Yo, it's me,
on
bro.
the second thing that I was talking about.
Ooh.
Topics that have been coming out lately.
Hit me.
There's that one.
I'm on the road.
Nobody's on roads with this
I'm
shit.
on the road.
So, did you see that Megan the Stallion came out on Gail on that report thing, and she was trying to tell her side of the story with regards that Tory Lane situation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in my opinion, right? Do you think like it was important for her to give her side of the story, or do you think she gave her side of the story to sway the public opinion? Like, what? Why do you think she like? It's been almost 2 years. There was no
Yeah.
need for you to come out right now.
Mhm.
That's just my thought. But why do you feel? Because according to reports, she's fed up with hearing people drag her online.
Yeah.
So she decided to come out and tell her side to put a stop to all that. Do you think it was the thing to do, or do you think that's sus?
Personally,
Mm.
okay, how can I put it? You have every opportunity to put out your side.
Mm.
So when you decide to put it, it's up to you. You can't then decide when you decide when it's the best time to put it out, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
And when you feel comfortable enough to put out your version of the situation.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's just what it is. You decide, because you heard the rumors. You've heard all of this. You heard the blogs.
There was a whole
you heard
album with
you,
Tory.
You've heard the whole like I'm just bait. Shout out them. Like you've heard them like constantly posting about it, talking about it. Because I followed them. So I've seen it.
Yeah, but
So-
what's your take on it? Was it a good idea or wasn't it? That's the
Yeah, but my take on it is, again, if it's gonna happen, why don't you stop? If it's really bumming you should have kept the same energy from the beginning to the end. Don't start in the middle and try and process the
I
end.
think, okay, my opinion is this, and I don't care what people gonna say about it. I think, like, listen, if you've been able to hold out for 2 years without saying anything, right? You might as well have waited till after court. You understand? You're going to court. Let the whole thing come out in court and see if, like, you were actually shot or not. What's the point? I feel like she coming out with her story. This is my opinion.
Okay.
I'm not saying she did wrong or right in telling
Okay.
her story, because there's no right or wrong in
Yeah, of
telling your
course,
story.
100%, yeah.
But I feel like, who is she putting it on for? Is she putting it on for the public to feel sympathy towards her so that the jury can be biased when they pick the jury? Or are you saying it because you actually are doing it? Why didn't you do that from the very beginning?
Alright, cool, because you're missing the point.
Mm.
There's two different juries. There's the public jury and the court jury.
Yeah, but that's totally different from the
No,
American case.
Yeah, but hold. But in this social media life
Era.
and generation that we're living
There's
in,
public opinion and there's
the social media opinion
yeah.
jury is more important than anything.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to point out here is social media opinion. Who are you putting on for? Are
The
you
social
putting it
media.
on for social media?
Yeah, that's what I'm
for
saying.
them to stop that, because they never. People who are convinced that you told a fib are not going to be changed
Yeah, but see,
their
that's
mind
what I said.
afterwards
No, hold
because
on.
you put a.
But that's
a
what I'm
picture
saying.
on.
This is what I'm trying to say to you.
Mm.
Yeah, what she's appealing to, and I may be wrong, but I'm just saying my opinion.
Yes.
What she's appealing to is social media jury. She's not appealing to the.
Yeah, but it plays
So-
out. It plays out on everyone. It plays out to
It
the
doesn't.
main jury as well.
It
It
doesn't.
will. No, because when public opinion, you have to pick. You have to pick.
Yeah, but judgment. Yeah, cool.
You have to pick. Listen, you
Yeah.
have to pick from the public, and if the public have heard the story or know the case already prior to being on jury duty, they're going to be automatically disqualified.
Yeah, but that's if they declare it, though. That's if they declare it. Am I right? Am I
but
right?
a lot of people
So-
are not
so
going to.
if-
They are going to
A lot of
declare.
people.
You can't say they didn't
So
do
what
it.
are you saying? A lot of people are going to declare that they know about the situation, which that means you might as well say 90% of America
Well, how's that-
slash Canada slash Canada know about the situation.
Canada.
So I mean Canada.
Canada.
So
Yeah.
know about the situation.
Okay, my point is still the same. I still feel like she should have held this.
Yeah, but
feel
what
like
was- No,
My
I
point
get
is,
what you mean.
yeah, but in my mind, honestly, I still feel like this was it's orchestrated for sympathy. The question's out. I don't know this transcript. We don't know how the case is going to go. Luckily, hopefully it's going to be something that's going to happen at the end of this month. But my point is, there's so many questions out. And to me, you having an interview and talking about it raises more questions. It doesn't give any answers.
Clarity.
You understand? So there's no point for you to create more questions to be asked rather than just wait till the answers are given. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's my opinion. I'm not saying that she's right or he's right. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying she took a whole time to go on the news, you know, to cry. The people have been dragging her that she fake crying. It's not a deal. Look, I don't know people's circumstances, and all we're doing is we speculated. But I still feel...
You're not speculating.
Yes, we speculated because there's no real transcript of what's happening.
Sammy has no comment.
Yes, but that's why I'm bringing it up, because it's a news that is something that has been going on. Like, another news that's been going on is that whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Okay, sorry. I have to throw this to the left. Forget all this Johnny Depp, whatever malarkey. Yeah? Have you heard about the T.O. Wayne thing?
T.O. Wayne, which one? The one where he's talking about with the
you rubbing, you know.
No. Which
Mama
one? The one with the,
you know.
Which one? The one with the girl that they saying is his girlfriend, or which
he
one?
ain't up to date.
No.
That's
which
what I'm
one
saying. Have you heard about the T.O. Wayne thing that's popping off right now?
Dude, you excited? What the hell?
Because
it's big.
It's big.
Well, it's not big, but it's
about so what?
Okay, the one I'm more...
Basically, rumor is, I'll say rumor.
Allegation.
Allegation. That's why I said rumors. It's not confirmed. It's not 100%. Shout out to T.O. Wayne. Don't know. My man from the 9 and all of that, man. All of that. Yeah. But what I'm saying, is the rumor was what raw. And if I'm wrong, please, Mama Alpha Duck in the background, you also know about this. So if I'm wrong, you can throw in something to help me out and throw me a lifeline and XYZ. Yeah. But apparently my man's been eating the batty.
There's a video.
Oh no, I saw that, and I saw that, and the guy sent a disclaimer. He sent a straight shot up that's not me in the picture. He said that's not me. There was a picture of him. He said that guy is a serious lookalike. That ain't me. You understand? Now, to be honest, I don't know if it's him. Honestly, it's alleged.
Okay. It's alleged, 100%. So are you saying that the reason you're kind of like moving towards that? Alright, cool. Man said it's not me. Basically, T.O. Wayne is moving on the same thing of like every black guy looks alike. He's saying that because he's moving that description. He's going on that time. Like every black guy looks alike. So, because he's saying it's not me, that it could have been any other black guy.
No. So basically, what I'm thinking about this is somebody. If I remember, there was a situation with Old School where there was a guy who looked like Lloyd Banks or some shit, and it was a sex video, okay? And he looked very much.
So are you saying
identical.
So you're basically saying the whole concept of this, because T.O. Wayne is basically saying it's not me, it's another black guy that looks like me. So are you saying black guys look alike?
No, that's not my allege. My point is, if the guy is busy, is out there, it's like me.
What's he busy doing?
If there's a video out there of some dude that claims, like his Doton show, okay?
No!
Wait, just hear me out.
Jesus Christ.
So Shade Room posts a video of some chick who puts a video out. They didn't say any names. They didn't call anything.
Okay.
They just put a video of a nigga that looks just like you, okay? Just like you. I'm not saying it's you. Looks like you. We don't know if it's you or it's not you, okay? And it comes out.
Vaseline, baby.
Wait, let's put it. And it comes out, and the question is, yo, that's my man in that shit. You understand? And you put a statement out saying, that ain't me. Categorically, it's not me. Okay? My point is, how do you want the public to look at it?
You have to prove it.
How do you have to prove it? Not you. Are you gonna say, dude, the guy in the picture, see, I have a left mole on this side.
Yeah,
that
that's
dude don't
different.
have a left mole.
Yeah, but because
like,
no, hold
what
on.
are you gonna do to
Because
prove that you
alright,
you?
cool. Because the status that you are at, anybody will try to be coming to discredit the
To be
reputation.
honest-
Hold on. Remember, in this business, regardless of who you are, regardless of what you do, money comes and goes. But your reputation is a thing that always builds you, grows you, and never leaves you.
Okay, look.
So your reputation is what you have to.
I'm gonna
you
put
have to
this
do.
out as a
So
disclaimer.
if my man's discrediting your reputation, not your money, but your reputation, saying that you eat batty, yeah,
okay.
you eat, so what?
Yeah.
Like you eat the back door and like
Yeah,
you run
yeah,
away.
I hear the all the
without
extras, the extras.
Yeah, like you run away, no belly, no nothing, just bare.
Was he wearing a mask?
Yeah,
No.
there you
Was
go.
it? See,
So man's just
see,
like,
my point is this. Let me
yeah,
break
so-
it down like this.
Go on.
I'm gonna put it out. If I was the guy who was famous and they were speculating, you're not getting no confirmations or nothing from me. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let that story run. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll tell you why.
Okay, tell me.
When social media has decided you're a batty muncher, okay, no matter how many times you try to say you don't do that shit, they're still going to tell you do it.
No.
There's always, wait, no. And
Okay,
how am I
okay.
going to defend my reputation?
Yeah.
Am I going to go there with it? This is not me.
Okay,
This is not
cool.
Clark Kent to Superman. I'm not going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
change my cape and come out and people are
Cool.
automatically going to believe me.
Yeah, but it's not about that. It's about you.
What? So I should start getting
No,
face
no, no,
tattoos
no, no,
now
See,
so that
see,
they know I'm not the
no,
one
no,
in
no.
the picture.
It's the difference though. Yeah, all you have to do
Is what?
is set your team and what they have against the social media side
Mm-hmm.
and your side. Whoever it is, they see both sides of the story.
Yeah,
It's
but
up to
what
them
I'm
to
saying
say.
is they're
But
never gonna
you
see,
can't
no matter
say-
how many
no,
times
hold
you
on,
say
hold
it's
on.
not
You
you.
can't say, okay, cool. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna
If man
address
thinks-
it.
If man thinks that man's got batty on. Like,
I'm not
like
gonna
level
address
one
it. I'm
on
just
my-
gonna
on my
make
menu,
more money. Listen,
I'm about
listen.
to, like, I'm a batty yummy.
No.
Like cool.
I'm
I
a-
eat batty,
look.
and batty's like number one on my menu, and I'm about to.
But
eat
that's
it.
you hyping it off.
No, I'm not hyping it off.
Yeah, you're
but
saying it's hype. That's
what-
how the people are thinking.
No,
In my
because
point of
chicks
view,
would be no, because alright, cool. If you think about your Tion Wayne, let's be real. Yeah?
Tion Wayne was linked with a chick not even
No, hold
up
on,
to
hold on.
5 days
Let's
ago.
be real. I guarantee you now. Yeah, hand on heart. Yeah, your Tion Wayne. This rumor speculating. A bag of chicks would be thinking, right, are you gonna eat my batty? There's no if no buts about it. Bag of chicks are gonna expect a man to eat his batty, eat their batty. Sorry.
Yeah, but
100%.
then I have the pick of the whole bunch. If
You
I
have to
choose
pick.
to, I choose not
You
to.
have to pick.
Why do I have to
Yeah.
defend? The fact that I'm giving them airtime, if
Bro,
I'm giving you airtime, you're gonna be famous off speculating on whether I eat ass or not. My nigga, why would I
So
even
then when you meet a
comment
girl,
on that?
every girl's gonna be thinking, alright, cool. Are you gonna eat my batty or not?
Let them think, my God, they gonna
No,
need
no, no.
me.
But they're gonna ask you. Are you
It's
gonna
the man's them. Like
cool.
to be honest, am I still gonna make records? Are people gonna buy my
Yeah, but
records because
fair dude.
I eat or don't?
Ah, cool. But you're
I
human.
don't give a fuck.
You're
On the next topic,
yo.
after saying what you're saying about all that Tion Wayne
Yeah,
malarkey,
yo.
I'm not even trying to get on that.
Tion
Okay,
Wayne from the
another
nine.
person who is being dragged right now, is this whole news with Tim Westwood and the unfortunate situation with all them, with all those things that's been going on. And I heard that some of the allegations were like from 1992, and some of them are as recent as maybe as 2 years ago. And basically because these are, obviously you know how they be like, it's white boy, white privilege, Jewish, and he be messing around with
No, don't.
no, that's what they're saying. I'm only
Yeah,
reporting what is on the news. I'm not
Yes, sir.
saying I agree with it.
No, don't say the news because
Yes,
the news hasn't
the news,
specified.
the media. Look,
Yeah,
there's
don't
different
say the
media.
news
The
has specified that
Sun,
it's Jewish.
the Sun, the Guardian, the
Yeah.
Coke. I'm not trying to call. I'm not
Just
trying to
say-
call him out for whatever
Just
it
say
is.
Tim Westwood's Caucasian.
But
innit?
what they're saying is Tim Westwood right now is in situations because he's been messing around with, and the allegations were made by black women mainly.
Yeah, of course.
So they trying to drag him for that. Now, in your opinion,
Yo,
what do you make of that? Do you think it's something that should have been done sooner? Do you also think like why they doing this? Do you think there's an agenda? What's your thoughts on this?
I'll be real. Like, someone that knows about this. There was allegations beforehand,
Yes.
way back before this.
Yeah.
Just what I'm saying. But it had been dismissed, squashed buried, X, Y, and Z. So I remember hearing about this way back before that. Excuse me, pardon.
That he'd be taking advantage.
But yeah, but he'd been taking advantage of. So this was years ago. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, because of who he was, and he was
basically.
Yeah, like he was like
big time.
Let's put it out there. He was like the godfather of bringing.
It was in the culture, yes.
Yeah, the culture together.
Hip hop and
from
everything.
UK to
the
US.
States, yes.
He was bringing the boat. Do you know what I mean? He was the one that was building the bridges.
Yes.
Just what I'm saying, building both countries together, everything like that. He was that guy. He was the man. He was the key. He was the connect.
So
he was the Wi-Fi.
But what's your opinion on it? Do you think, obviously, you think it's a good thing that has happened, that has come out? Do you think?
Yeah, but the reason I say is, regardless of why is it a good thing? It was out before, but no one.
Dude is 64, or
yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It was out before, but why was it nothing done?
Look, my opinion is going to be obviously controversial. Okay, this is my opinion. My opinion is this.
Go on.
There's a lot of guys that are in positions where as soon as, like, he had to obviously step up from his job, he's made his money anyway. It doesn't matter. But I feel like when there are allegations about something that you've done, regardless of who you are, especially when it comes to female allegations of sexual inappropriate situations, whatever it is, okay, or assault or rape or anything, I feel like until the women, which they should be granted anonymity so that they can come and talk about it. But I feel it's very unfair, okay, that right now everyone is speculating on what Tim Westwood might have done or not have done, okay, regardless of the allegation, okay, and he hasn't even got to court. You understand what I'm saying? There's no charges that have been filed. He's not yet in court. You understand? And already, if you were a guy who was working a normal 9 to 5, and there was an allegation when you were in some governmental job, okay, automatically you're not going to be working anymore. You're going to lose your job.
No. You won't lose your job. You'll be suspended.
Yeah, but you'll be suspended. But how long are you going to be suspended for? It's close to 2 years.
Yeah, but that's
the whole thing for death to court.
Yeah,
It'll take up to 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel it's vastly unfair. This is just my opinion. I don't know. I don't care how other people. Unfair on anyone. I don't care who you are. I feel like when certain allegations, because of the stigma attached to it. Okay, remember when they were having the whole, I think, long time ago when it was about AIDS, there's still a stigma on people who have a disease. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have a disease, automatically, it's almost as if you cannot be normal anymore.
Alright, cool. To be fair, you didn't have to even mention AIDS.
Yes.
You could have said
HIV,
Corona right now.
Corona, yes.
Right now, you could have
even
mentioned Corona.
Yes, but I'm just trying to point. I'm just trying to point. Yes, thank you. I'm just trying to point out that the fact that there's a stigma attached to any situation.
Yeah, obviously, of course.
I feel like if you know the blowback is going to be a stigma, why don't they wait till something goes to court before you start crucifying people in any way, shape, or form? Like, until you've tested positive, I could go on the streets and be like, man, that nigga sneezing too much. Yeah, nigga got corona. I could be that way. And until we find out that you don't, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be barred from doing things that normal people would be able to access. And I feel like it's a situation in the economy or in this country where usually the press will build you up and then they're waiting out there to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? They're literally, it's almost as if they're in the bushes. I'm not saying that those women and all the people who've been affected by any situations do not have to tell their story. I feel they should. I feel like if you've done something and people have evidence to get you, seriously, get that person.
See, you just said the key thing.
Evidence. But my point is, in a situation where it's been from 1992 and the person made an allegation from 1992, I don't know what evidence they have. My point is, they're only taking the allegations seriously now. Okay? That person is not going to be able to live. And I'm looking at it not live in terms of a job or living out.
Yeah, but they've been living up to now.
Yes, that's why it's different for them.
How,
but that's why it's different for Tim Westwood. We're using him. It's just like we're using Harvey Weinstein, or we're using these are people who've been living for a good long time, Bill Cosby and shit. Then they bring them out. My point is, if you were an average Joe, okay, if you were in college, if
Yeah.
you were the average man who works for Tesco or you were in some pub working, and then some girl made an accusation and they actually ran with the story that you sexual assault, a lot of guys do not come back after that. The suicide rate between men is very high. You understand? More than women. So if you're alleged for a crime that you've not done and they're already dragging you, and the woman who alleged whatever happened is anonymous, you understand? How does that? What I'm saying is, how does that level up?
Junior, obviously, I was working in. I'm not gonna say the company that I was working with or anything like that, but I was working with a company for about 5.5, 6 years.
Yes.
Like, regardless of the situations, like, I already knew like there was certain procedures that had to be followed.
Yes.
Regardless of like sexual like misconduct and or whatever was going on, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever it was. But it had to be investigated. Do you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
but what I'm trying to say is the
yeah,
investigation. Look, I'm not saying there should not be investigations. I'm not saying there should not be patterns where people are looked for. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna grant the people anonymity or whatever it's called, if you're gonna grant them that, you should grant the guy who is accused, because this is really life changing. I feel like they need to be granted the same.
Yeah, but no, but you
it's
can't.
not like murder.
Cool,
you understand what I'm saying?
But it depends on the person who it is, because again, the person is in a position of power, a position of influence.
Yeah, but that's why I use Tim Westwood. To me, I'm not thinking about Tim Westwood and Nicole. I'm thinking about the average Joe. I'm thinking about all the other people who. Okay, in his case, it's because he was in a position of power. And to be honest with you...
Yeah, but the bottom line is, alright, cool, let's strip it back. The bottom line is, let's be real, how many guys are in a position of power?
Footballers are in a position
there
of
you
power
go.
that have the same situation.
So then...
Mason Greenwood is finished right now because of...
Let's not, obviously, because that thing is pending. So
it's alleged, but what I'm saying is...
Yeah, but it's pending. Let's put a pin in that. But what I'm saying is, a lot of these things that are going on are in a position of power.
Yeah, but
position of influence.
I don't want to say
so when you talk about the average Joe,
the average Joe DJ gets 5 or 10 pussy thrown at... Oh, sorry, did I say the wrong word? Ass thrown at him all the time. Maybe I should clarify. Punani thrown at him all the time. Now, if he decided to take... No, I didn't clarify. If he decided... My point is, you're in a position where these people out there, them girls at that time that were throwing their panties on stage and trying to take advantage of my mans, right?
That's correct.
They were trying to take advantage of my mans. If my mans ends up taking advantage of them, you understand? As a matter of fact, he felt like it was a good night's work.
Yeah, but
he
what
was
do you mean by taking advantage though?
No, that's where I don't want to go speculate.
Yeah,
we
but
don't
this
know
is what
the
I'm saying.
arrangement.
Yeah, but if you're with your guy, this is what I'm trying to say. This is why you have to make it clear. Because if you're saying Ross.
So you're gonna do what I say all the time.
No,
if people throw ass at you, just say sign the NDA agreement and consent.
No. But if you're with your guy and you're saying now you just flipped it and said, right, if my guy wants to do what he wants to do.
No, what I'm saying is, we're speculating. We don't know how many. Listen, we are speculating. They're saying this brother took advantage of me.
Yeah,
okay, but we do not know if during that time, we don't know if it was a situation. Would it be taking advantage of you if you were Mr. Doe Talk Show and all these girls throwing their panties at you, and then you decide to take one or two of them out? Then what?
This is the difference. The reason I'll say you have to be very careful with this line.
Yes.
Because you can give, let's say, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, don't know. My man, that's what you're.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, let's say that word, yeah.
Hypothetically.
Thank you.
Yes.
Show off.
Show off, hashtag.
Oh.
Yeah. But, cool. That. If you got, let's say again, you taking a girl back home from a club, she's been influenced by alcohol, but she wants to, let's say, have intercourse with you. What would you do?
Okay, to be honest, until this whole charade have been going on about, I'm just speaking right now because things don't change. Back in them days, I saw Eminem's video where he was talking about, oh yeah, she got drunk, I took her home, some extra. That was in his
Yeah.
lyrics back then. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yeah.
not even me saying shit. Back then, that was supposed to be the rave. Get the girl wasted, some shit
Bro, I
happens.
don't know about-
No, I'm saying,
Okay, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
talking about now. It's like cigarettes, please. I'm not trying to be controversial.
Yeah.
It was something that was not looked into like that as
Okay.
it's looked into now.
Okay.
Now, obviously, for me, if you coming home with me, did you sign the ND agreement?
No,
Did
but
you,
you-
no, I'm just saying now. Did
Yeah,
you
but-
sign? Did you give your
Alright,
consent?
cool.
I need all the smoke
Alright, cool.
when it
Let's
comes to
alright,
legals.
strip all that, strip all
Okay.
that. Let's be real. You have not got an NDA or contract agreement in your car when you're going to
We
a
ain't
club.
doing shit.
Yeah, but what do you mean you ain't doing? Come on. Let's strip it.
I would
Let's be
like
real.
to, but
Let's
I
be
swear
honest.
to God,
Let's- no,
see,
no, no,
right
no,
now,
honest,
with the way the world is working
Enjoy
right
it,
now,
enjoy it. Let's be 100. Let's be 100. If you go out tonight, you tell me now and show us, yeah, on the podcast now, an NDA, NA.
you know, this is what we're gonna do.
You show me now
wait, I'm gonna
where
call
the
it-
agreement is.
Yeah, there is an app for that.
Forget that. I'm asking you now. If you go out today, I want to see tonight. I want to see that. Right, boom. Here's my agreement. Bing bam bush. What this states, everything like that.
Look,
if you
look,
haven't got
okay,
that on tap,
okay.
no. If you ain't got that on
I'm
tap,
not even gonna say
But
no
it's-
tap, but
forget
you're
it.
gonna have to go out with me to find out. Right now, we don't even know how that. shit's
remember,
gonna play
me
out.
and you have known each other for 7 years.
More
more
than-
than 7 years. So when you say me and you have to go out, brother.
No, but then
Brother.
then systems change.
What
We
you
ain't
mean
been
systems
clubbing the same. Times
man.
have changed.
But at the same time, I see.
Wait.
Let's
I'm gonna have to move to the next
let's
step.
move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
another
trying to get
That's
on
another
this.
subject. Before it gets very
Okay. This is not another subject. This is the final subject.
cool. Okay, fine.
What I'm
subject.
trying
Let's-
to talk about
let's do
is
this.
who music you're listening to these days. Because
I'm not.
there's
yeah.
been new albums come out.
Okay.
Okay. There was my man's Digga D.
Yeah. Shout out
His
Digga.
albums. I think his album or his It was supposed to be an EP.
So
Pusha T.
Yes,
So
Pusha T. No, I
That
have
album is dope.
Pusha T's album is out.
It's dope.
Kehlani's album is out.
Mhm.
Okay, that's another album. I heard one track. I was jumping.
Mhm.
Future's album is out. Okay,
Mhm.
and my guy, Kwu, wait, let me read his name properly because I don't want to sound. He's an African guy. He
So,
has a
yeah, I know what you're talking
fire
about. I
album.
know what single you're talking about as well.
yeah.
I know exactly what. Is that the artist you're saying?
Yeah, Kwesi Arthur. He has the Son of
Do
Arthur.
we-
He has a dope album.
Yeah.
Like,
Ah,
who
cool.
you been listening to?
Personally,
Mm.
everything you said, no disrespect, and everything you said, I love every artist.
Every
you said.
artist I've listed.
But I'll big up Digga D. The reason why is
Yes.
because he's a UK artist.
Yeah.
All you've mentioned, apart from Digga D, is US artists.
Yeah.
Like, that's relevant to me. Because you're not mentioning UK artists, where we're from.
Yeah.
You've already beat up Digga D. I'm not gonna lie, obviously I know this is it.
I'm
but
just talking
Central-
about the
yeah, I know,
album release
but
that I see on my
Central
Apple.
C is
Cent-
popping.
No, but Central C was popping since Big Bang. I have
yeah,
his
but it doesn't
album.
matter. Yeah, but it's still popping.
I'm talking about what came out recently.
Yeah, but Central C is still recent.
Yes.
So,
but
what-
recent to me
yeah, I
is
know,
within this
but what
week.
I'm
We're
saying
doing the podcast on
is-
every episode.
Central C, like as I said, big up Central C. You get me? But what I'm saying is Digga D 100. Like I don't like as much. Yeah, I listen to UK art, but personally, I would say Chuck Cash. If you don't know about Chuck Cash, then you're not really from. You're not really doing
Is
this
it
shit.
an ends thing or it's just
No,
lyrics
Chuck
or
Cash
just
is
music?
doing his thing lyrically. He's doing his thing. He's had man like Jadakiss, man like Jim Jones. If you like, these men don't jump on your thing if you're not certain. Like that's this Dipset and
Yeah,
Bieber.
but I'm
If you
saying
don't
of
know-
all the albums I've just called, that's all I'm saying. How many
Yeah,
have
but-
you listened to recently?
Yeah, but I listen to nothing apart from what's his name Digga D.
Okay.
Because Digga D is UK.
Okay.
And
Well,
that's my thing, innit? That's
I'm shouting out all the
and
artists
do you
out.
know, hold on, like I just want to put it about there as well. Shout out Digga D because Digga D's doing a lot of things behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
This is what people don't understand. Digga D's doing a lot of things because obviously I follow Tyrone and Bouncer, Play Dirty, Wicked and Bad, and he's even sponsored certain movements, and they're doing certain movements and trying to help man to grow, develop in the UK scene. So he's not doing just about UK things.
Yeah.
He's trying to help other UK man.
I hope,
build
to
and
be
grow.
honest with you, I would love to see like Burna Boy, Wizkid, all these guys who've broken America as well. You understand what I'm saying? I would love to see a lot of UK artists break. You understand? Break the states. I think they're making good songs right now, but it's just, you understand? I just feel like right now with those albums I've mentioned, big up Diggity, big up all the other people coming out with albums. But I just think I feel like it's fantastic.
Okay,
it's
but
good
why
that
do you
they
want
come
them to
out.
break the states but not the UK?
No, they've already broken the
How-
UK.
how would they
My
broke the
opinion
UK?
is they already broken the UK.
How?
If you're already like number one, Diggity's already number one. He
Yeah,
was
Diggity's
number one.
number one.
And kudos to that. His album was number one. When you're already number one, I feel like there's a lot more people that need to hear your talent.
But
you understand what I'm saying?
cool. But Central C's been number one as well.
Yeah, he was the.
But you never
but
mentioned
I-
Central C.
I'm not, because I'm talking about this week's
Yeah,
release.
but I know.
I'm not
saying
talking about
this-
last week or the week
Yeah, I
before.
know,
I would
but-
have brought that up.
Yeah, I
the
know,
other
but
week.
you have to mention obviously other up and coming UK artists.
Central C, all these guys are fantastic. I listen to their albums, and every week I'm gonna highlight. I'm probably gonna do another show on the network where we're gonna be interviewing people who come up with brand new, new up and coming artists, so that they can showcase and talk about their journey from the conception to where they made it. But at this point in time, just listening to the albums, I'm just thinking about what would be on people's playlist.
Yeah.
If you did not hear this person, I would recommend you go hear them and do and join up with that. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
100%.
And support, because I feel like there's a lot of talent out here, but a lot of people are not aware of it. So I feel like with Culture Impact podcast, we feel like all these people are going to make an impact in one way or the other in society, culture. Just like how, for example, I asked people the week before if they caught on 2 weeks ago. I asked them if they watched the Top Boy. Remember? the whole season and everything. I felt like it was of great cultural impact in the UK because it was a 3-season. That shit is fire. You understand what I'm saying? So many people in Canada, all these places, they might not everyone would be aware of it, and I feel like it's something you should jump on. Same way, there's gonna be other things Afro-wise and code. I feel like people are not tuned into. You gotta tap in. Please, thank you for watching the show. We're so happy to have you on. Please support us by subscribing. Watch the channel. Watch us on our YouTube channel. Also, you can follow us individually on whatchamacallit, Instagram. So yeah, if you have any questions or if you want us to address something else on the next show, today's show was all about the things that are popular. If we have more things that we're going to discuss, if you want to bring up a subject, please be free to email us and all the rest.
Email us, DM us,
wherever
you want.
And
just shout
all
us
I'm gonna say is have a great weekend. Till next time. Alright? Bye.